We haven't even started yet, Amber. Making me end the stream intro soon. My goodness gracious. Thank you so much. So what are we doing? Komodo dragon habitat, fantastic, and a conservation center once the new DLC drops, named simply Conservation. We can make that happen. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Let me flip back to my my notes for this zoo. You guys can all hear me, right? I haven't played any music yet, so you're just going to hear me chatting. Ugh, come off. Stupid piece of paper. I want it off. Goodness gracious. All right, let me write that down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You guys are talking too fast. It's going away. We need a Komodo dragon habitat. Komodo dragon habitat. I have to say what I write when I'm talking, because if I say something else, I'll end up writing that instead of writing what I'm supposed to be writing in my head. And then a conservation center named simply Conservation. Perfect. All right, let's get some music. Okay, you should hopefully be able to hear it. Let me know if it's too loud, too quiet. Oh, no, you can't hear it. Now you should be able to hear it. Let me know if it's too quiet, too loud. Oh, all of the above. Thank you so much, Amber. You are absolutely fantastic. I cannot say thank you enough. No, I'm not getting copyright striked again. I am playing the right playlist. So, we've got it going. And, in fact, in honor of, can you guys see my shirt? This is a shirt I got at Disney World when I went last. I'll stand up a little bit. It says, "Keep Earth Happy." So, we're going to keep Earth happy. We're all about the conservation now that the conservation pack has been announced. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I hope you guys are excited. All right, let me see who's here. You threw me off my game, Amber. That was your first super chat. Well, way to make it count. My goodness gracious. Thank you so much. Hey, Primal and... Is it Clea, I think? Music's too quiet. Let me turn it up just a bit. See if you can hear that. Actually, it might be... I know what it is. I was listening to background music for D&D the other night, and I turned it way down. There we go. Hopefully that's a bit better. Yes? Perfect. Let's minimize Spotify so I can talk to you guys again. Tom, Noah, Maja, Elephant Puppet, Luke, Cams, Primal, my goodness, Nicole, hello. I'm seeing some more familiar faces, you guys that haven't been able to make it on Thursdays before, so thank you so much for hanging out. Veronica, Heather, of course, thank you so much for joining us and always being the most wonderful mod there is. I do play D&D twice a night with same kind of group of people. I play Sunday nights and Monday nights. Hey Claire, how's it going? And Sock, hello. Marin, hello. I really like your work. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I am amped today. I've got my iced coffee. I've got my water because I need to be better about drinking water. So 2 cups today. And I got a video out today. I got 2 videos out yesterday. I've just been on a roll. And with these pack announcements and stuff like that, it just gets me so excited. I'm so excited. Please make a reptile house. That is possible in the future, but we've got 2 habitats now on our roster, so we're going to continue and hopefully finish our peafowl habitat from last time. I forget who donated. I'm so sorry, but somebody donated, asked for a peafowl habitat, so we're going to make that happen. And then we have to do a Komodo dragon habitat. And then once the conservation pack launches, we'll be adding a conservation center. I don't even have the game open yet, so let me go ahead and let me open the game and get back into some Planet Zoo. That's new for me. Hello. Excited to see you in chat too, although, you know, it's just some text and some chat, but hello. We've had the face cam going for quite a while. can you do a habitat for the Arctic wolf? We can. Hold on. Let me get this all started and then I'll explain for those of you that are new or haven't caught this stream before how it works. I will explain. All right. My goodness. Your blood is coffee, Claire. I feel you. I feel you. Yesterday I was feeling super sluggish and tired, and then halfway through the day I realized it's because I didn't have any coffee in the morning, so that is why. Hope you're having a great day. You're new here, Tumbling Freak 08, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Good morning, Brittany. Hope you're having a good day. Hey, Jay. Got any ideas for what animal I should draw? Because you're out of ideas. I'm always gonna say like a lion or, oh, do the Amur leopard because that one's new, right? Come into the game. I don't know what kind of animals you like to draw, but there are my suggestions. Hey, Tumbly, you survive on cold brew coffee alone. You know what? I had cold brew coffee for the first time 2 days ago. I went to Starbucks and I got there it was like vanilla cream cold brew something or other. It was pretty fantastic. It was pretty good. You're getting a new computer soon, so you can start playing Planet Zoo again. Woohoo! That's exciting. Will there be any PZ giveaways? I don't know. That is up to the devs if they send me codes to give out. But I can certainly ask because sometimes they don't give them to me, but if I ask, they will. So I will ask. Can you do a habitat for the Arctic wolf or the Arctic fox or Arctic wolf? I read those both as Arctic wolves. Yeah, so Cam's Place. Today we are switching over to this is our project here. So if you can see below me, little menu here. If you want to pick an animal, that super chat is $25. $25. And you can pick an animal. We do have a little bit of a queue right now, 2 habitats that we're working on. Last time we started on a peafowl habitat, so we're going to continue that, which hopefully should go a lot faster because now we've got a lot of the framework and like the hard parts done. But then we're going to do a Komodo dragon habitat and a conservation center, but we'll wait for the conservation center for the new DLC to drop, so I'll keep that one on the roster as well. How can you not like coffee or tea, Primal? Some people like one or the other. You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. Name them Rex and Blue. Oh, that's not a bad idea for the movie for Jurassic World. Welcome to the stream, Zoo. I still have name suggestions written down here. We haven't done a vote yet. But I thought when we got to doing like more of the entrance area, we could do a little vote. And we could decide what we were going to name it. Should we start building while we talk? We should, I think. We should start building. Actually, you know what? What I said we were going to do is we were going to undo this horrendous path. I was going to change the thumbnail for the last stream and then I decided not to. But let's do this the proper way. I just want the track, but I'll put that there. And then we want it to go up a little bit. So let's see if I can't get this to work in like a small area. I don't know if this is going to work. We might have to make it. Yeah, that's not bad. If I do that, see, the problem is it's not gonna want to place, and why is that? Intersecting terrain. Auto tunnel. There we go. Perfect. We'll just do that, and then we'll raise the terrain up. Whoa, too long. There we go. And I'll explain for those of you that have no idea what I'm doing. I'll explain in just a minute. Let me grab that. There we go. So what we are doing is we are using this track to make a really slow gradient or very easy gradient on the terrain. So then what we'll do is we'll use the terrain tools and we'll kind of bring up the terrain, maybe not with 100% intensity, but we'll bring up the terrain to kind of match this. And then we will have a nice sloped little walkway up, and it'll be wonderful. Yeah, I learned that from Mike Sheets, actually. He did that in a couple of his videos or something like that. I forget exactly what, but yeah, that is where I learned it from. And then yeah, you just kind of make this nice and gently sloped, and it's nice because it's wide enough for a path, so you can kind of, you know, make everything look beautiful. You just kind of raise it up until it's through the tracks, and then you're good to go. Yeah, it's a very neat trick. I approve. I approve. I'm just a chocolate milk and Coke kind of person. Don't like the taste of tea or coffee. Coke and chocolate milk are two different things. Very different things. They have very different tastes, Primal. If I had to pick between like Coke and Pepsi, I'm definitely more of a Pepsi person. I don't really like the taste of Coke unless it is like vanilla Coke or something like that. I think the vanilla Coke is not bad, but I definitely prefer Pepsi. I prefer Dr. Pepper over everything, but if I had to pick one of those, that's what I prefer. Kind of bring this out like so. Perfect. Might have to bring it back just a little bit. Hey Goran, how's it going? I loved Goran. I loved your list of potential items in the trailer. It was fantastic. It made it so easy for me to go through and like figure out what I was seeing and looking at with the little clips that you took to put in the list. So thank you for putting the time and effort into doing that. And for those of you that haven't seen it, I retweeted it, but it's on Twitter. For some of the stuff in the new trailer, some of the build items. Just Goran put together like a complete list, and it's awesome if you're curious what items we might be getting. It is fantastic. And it makes me even more excited because a lot of the stuff that you listed is like awesome, and I'm really looking forward to it. All right, so let's smooth all this out now. And then we have a nice, gentle slope. How easy is that? You're a Dr. Pepper girly if you had to pick a soda. And I've been that way since like high school. Like this is so bad. And this is why my back teeth I've had filled so many times because I'm such a soda freak and I drink it way too much. I used to show up in high school to my morning classes with a can of Dr. Pepper. Like my teachers would give me a hard time that's so bad. It's so bad for you. Don't do that. Do as I say, not as I do. But yeah, I love Dr. Pepper so much. It's a way of life. We're gonna hide the track. That's how we're gonna make this nice and smooth. That way I can see how it looks. Look at that. Nice, gentle little slope up like that. It's beautiful. I like fizzy drinks better when they're flat. That's strange. I do not like fizzy drinks when they're flat. I like the carbonation, and I'm also really picky. I'm such a brat when it comes to that. Like, they've got to be cold, like cold. A lot of times I'll take them out of the fridge and put them in the freezer for a few minutes so that they're like really cold. Look at that. It's beautiful. I might smooth this out a little bit because this is a tad bit stretched steep. You don't drink soda either. Yucky for your tummy. It's bad for you. I am by no means advocating that it's good for you. Like I said, do as I say and not as I do. I just love it so much. Okay, Now, we can put our path down. Hello, please don't connect to that. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why. Like so, and we'll kind of come down. Beautiful, much better than last time. Oh, hello. The camera, the changes to the camera really are not fun. If I do that, let's see if it'll be a little bit further. Yeah, there we go. That's more of what I wanted. Beautiful. I can't drink soda. I grew up drinking tea, and now I can't do soda if I try. Kind of sucks sometimes. No, you're better off for it. I wish I could get off the soda kick. Or the coffee kick, really. Like, when I wake up in the morning, I don't feel like I can be functional without something. You know what I mean? Like, without having something to drink. Whether it's, like, anything, really. Water, Gatorade, soda, coffee. Yeah, Veronica. Wow, I'm so surprised that not many of you knew the trick with the tracks. That was a trick that was pointed out like a while ago. So I'm glad I could help you guys and show you that. Let me move this out of the way. That was just for ambiance. So we'll get it out of the way. Do you like normal tea or sweet tea? Normal tea, like hot tea. I don't really like iced tea. You know, Heather, you were talking about it last time. You said you don't like iced coffee because it should be a hot beverage. That's how I feel about tea. I don't feel like tea should be a cold beverage. Make this all out this way because we're going to need some room because we're going to have this be a walk-in but also up to habitat. So what I'm thinking is we have this just be the walk-in. That'll be kind of like the door. It'll go through and exit here, but then there'll be a little like viewing over here on the outside. You love Gatorade? What's my favorite flavor? This one. Because I have like 3 drinks in front of me. This one, the cool blue, is not really a flavor, it's a color, but this one. Or the red one, whatever the red one is. Is it fruit punch? But I like that one. And I have them always in my fridge because working outside. Oh, I just noticed my poor plant needs some water. It's looking really droopy. Sorry, that was a tangent. I like looked up and it was right there feeling sad. But I always have Gatorade for the electrolytes because it gets super hot for me at work, and I have to have the electrolytes, otherwise I get headaches and feel like I'm gonna pass out and whatnot. You have a complete sweet tooth primal? Me too. It's terrible. It's awful. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, let's take this and bring this over to match up here and start doing some of the framework. Actually, we can bring it here so it looks like it matches up. Yes. But yeah, I have another drink in front of me, but it's gone. It's a mini Sprite. I'm terrible. Do any of you guys do that? Look, it's a mini Sprite. I like collect drinks and cups wherever I go. It drives Matt crazy. But beside my nightstand, instead of like bringing up a cup of water with me to bed and then like bringing it down in the morning like a normal person, I just leave it up there, and then the next night when I need a cup of water, I just bring a new one. Is anybody else like that, or is it just me that's strange? But like I said, it drives him absolutely nuts because like by the end of the week, or not even the week, in a few days, I have like 100 cups next to the bed. You're like that, Nicole? Good. I'm glad I'm not alone. But yeah, I just brought down a bunch of them from my office. My office is the worst place because I always bring up something to drink with me when I'm playing. And I don't bring anything back down. You have a buildup of cups? Yeah, I have like a bunch of these tumbler type cups, And they're just everywhere. Everywhere, all the time. I have 6 drink containers. Gondolier hat? Jamie! What the heck is a gondolier hat? Gondolier. A gondolier hat! Okay, is there any specific place that you would like it? Should we put it? We'll put it up here for now so I don't forget about it. But we'll put it here, and if you tell me that there's a specific place that you want it, we'll put it there. But there you go, there's our gondolier hat. Thank you so much. Gatorade is an American sweet drink. It's water-based but has sugar and electrolytes. It was invented by Florida American football team in the 50s. Oh. Yeah, I associate Gatorade, I'm only drinking it because I was out of something yesterday. Normally, I only drink Gatorade at work because I associate it with like a sports drink. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be, as a sports drink. Excuse me. So I drank it like when I ran track and cross country and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I associate it with. Wherever you think is most appropriate. All right, we'll leave it there for now. And then when the enclosure is finished, maybe we'll look and see if there is like a more appropriate place for it. But thank you so much. I love it. I didn't actually know that was an item. So now I know. Let's bring this to meet this. Like so, I think. Like that. Lucozade in the UK? It's probably something similar, huh? Grizzly bear habitat. When? I don't know when. This is a chat decides what we build kind of thing. So I am at the mercy of whatever you guys decide. Let's move that there. And let's move this one there. We're just extending this so that it looks like, it's all matchy-matchy. Okay, beautiful. Now, what was the habitat we were looking at for reference? I forget. But maybe what we'll do is I should actually, instead of using all these little pieces, I should use the bigger one. Like this, because that makes more sense. Since this is gonna be like a major frame area of the habitat. Oops, hello, I don't want to get rid of that. Just these little pieces, please. And we'll move this one back in place. You Americans eat, drink, and drink some strange things. Well, maybe you guys eat strange things and we're the normal ones. I doubt that. The American diet is atrocious. All the fast food stuff. Like, have you ever watched the videos of people comparing like American-sized portions for fast food to like the UK or anywhere else in the world portions? Like, we have like double the food in just like a normal meal. That's why there's a lot of obesity here. Bye, Goron. Thanks for hanging out for just a little bit. Good luck with your report. No, you're the strange ones. I mean, there could be an argument on either side, right? Let's make this the right color. Good news is, guys, though, my cough is a little better this week, which is fantastic, but it also just could be because I've been really good about taking Mucinex so that my chest doesn't get all congested. A large drink in Australia is barely a medium in the States. Wow. We're all strange in a way. There you go, Earthworm. We're all strange. We're all weird. It's weird not to be weird. What am I doing? this because we need a big panel to make the sides of this aviary, like so. Yay, we're all strange. That's right. That's right. And that's how it should be, because that makes the world interesting. Motivational talk this morning. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to be weird. Where is this piece? There we go. It's better you find that out now. It took me a really long time to like be okay, or like understand that, you know, it's okay to be who you want to be and be weird and whatnot. Be a nerd. What's my favorite animal? The African lion. African lion. In, out of the game, they are my absolute favorite. I love them so much. Which was why I was so excited. If you guys watched the video this morning, the picture that they used for the new sniffing mechanic with the 1.10 update is an African lion, and I love it so much. I love it so much. I'm considering making it the background on my computer so I can look at it whenever I want to. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. I might slide this forward just a bit so that it doesn't, so it goes, the beam goes behind it. Perfect. There we go. It's looking like an enclosure. Looking like we're putting something together. I'm gonna try to get like a lot of this done today because we spent a lot of time on like these pieces because the roof was such a pain. But these flat pieces should not be that big of a problem. Like that. Like there's literally bottled water companies that add salt to make people dehydrated. Yeah, Dasani is one of those. And it tastes fine, but yeah, no, I don't drink Dasani because of that. Because they put salt, sodium in their stuff to make it taste a little better and to make people want more. Because it doesn't necessarily completely dehydrate people. It just, your body then like craves that salt and it makes you want more of it. So then you want to buy more Dasani water. It's all a scam. All a scam. My favorite water, and it's a weird thing to have a favorite water because you would think like water is water, right? No, false. My favorite water is Smart Water. That is my favorite water. Love Smart Water. Okay, so now we have a piece and we can kind of make it make the border is what I'm trying to say. But why did you not go straight over from where you were supposed to go over, piece? Your favorite water is tap water? Tap water is pretty good. You drink Smart Water too. And I love the ones, Heather, I don't know if you've tried it. They have like infused ones now. So like the ones with like ashwagandha and ginger and like all that kind of stuff. I think there's like 3 different flavors thus far. And I really like them. They're really good. They're not sparkling or anything like that, which I like. They're just kind of like lightly flavored. And I think it's great. So, you know what? To make this easier on myself, yes, this is what is happening. Oh, hello! Thank you so much for the sub. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make this corner piece a section on its own and use this to complete all 4 corners, and that way we don't have to worry about doing another corner roof piece, because that would be a pain in the backside. This little gondola hat. It's so cute. All right, let me get that. And then the rest of the pieces. Dun, dun, dun. So split those from the group. I have a method. They'll come back, I promise. This is how I get all the pieces in a certain... There we go. Split those. So now... Oh, that undid my one group. Oh, well. So add those two together. Delete those. Now we can get these. I forgot a step, but that's okay. Getting it. Hello, I want this piece. Oh no, I've got to undo it before I separate it from the group. There we go. There we go. Now we undo it, and now we click that and this, and we combine it. And we can delete this, and we can get this last little piece. Separate that, and we can grab these two. There we go. Plus. All right. Now we have our group. And we can grab this. Will it go over straight? It will. So if we line this up to... No, we just did all that and I realized that I want to do something else. I realized that is not going to come out how I wanted it to be. So we're going to do something else. We're going to grab the smaller stone piece and we're just going to do a 45. I forgot. We're doing a flat roof on the whole top, so it doesn't really matter if the corners are at 45s because we're just going to flat roof it. So we didn't need to do that. What do we want to vote on? We should vote on what? I just avoid buying bottled water though, unless really necessary. I agree, Ivy. I try to do the same just because of the plastic waste. There's not really any reason. So what I drink most often is, I have like a Brita water filter. And so I'll put water from my tap in that. And then that's what I drink. Someone send $50 and save her the pain. I had that fear, Tom, when I saw that Amber's super chat was $50. I thought they were making me delete everything, and my heart skipped a beat. I was very scared for a second. But it's okay. That's not what the donation was, so... We'll get there though. This will be a pretty habitat. It's just gonna take a little while. Just gonna take a little bit of finagling, but now that I realize I don't have to make it overly complicated, it's gonna be fine. You were scared for a second as well. Success. Was that what you were trying to do, Amber? Well, it worked. It worked. Beam, I need another smaller one. Is there a way to speed up time? No. And also, have you seen the movie Click? It doesn't turn out very well. I haven't watched that movie in a long time, or thought about that movie. Oh, speaking of movies, you know what I got to see? 2 nights ago, Tuesday night? I went and saw the new Top Gun movie, which was actually pretty stinking good. I was not expecting it to be, because I'm not a major Top Gun fan. Matt is. He was really excited to go see it. But I told him that we could go see it for like date night because, you know, we got to do stuff that he wants to do too. And I really enjoyed it. I like really enjoyed it. No, we got to use the smaller ones. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. It was a really good tribute to the first one. So they did a really good job at like tying in stuff from the first movie, and I thought, honestly, I thought it was going to be more of just like a way for the franchise to make more money, right? So to just, you know, throw another movie out there and people will buy it and watch it. So I wasn't expecting to be super like blown back or enjoy it as much as I did, but I mean, pleasantly surprised at how they did, because it was awesome. Has anybody seen it yet? Top Gun was amazing. You saw it, Heather? Yeah, it was so good. And like I said, I'm not a diehard fan of the franchise, but it made me teared. Falcon Fountains, we are building for the PFAL. So we're building an aviary, basically. It's gonna be this aviary like that. Oh, day one you saw it? Very nice. Very nice. Did I make this all one group? Of course I did. Why would I do that? Why would I do that to myself? Separate. So yeah, if you haven't already, just as a good movie, I would say watch the first one, because obviously that'll kind of get you up to speed on the characters and stuff like that, but it was really good. It was really good. And then I bought tickets for Jurassic World Dominion, of course, because I have to see that one. And so I'm seeing that one on the 14th. So I'll see it 4 days after it comes out. Just with the way work schedules were, I was not able to get tickets for anything earlier. But I'm really excited to go see that one. I cannot wait. I've been waiting for so long. So hopefully that one's good too, because it needs to be. Yes, it's going to be a walkthrough habitat. It is indeed going to be a walkthrough habitat. This is the wrong color. I like this song. You get to see Dominion tonight, Amber? Why are you so lucky? You finished the Amur Leopard. I keep wanting to say Amor, like love in Spanish, I think it is. Amor? Italian. Something like that. My desk looks like that too. Many bottles. Primal, what the hell? Why do you guys get to see it? Why do you guys get to see it early? I want to see it early. I mean, it comes out tomorrow, so theoretically, I thought about it because Matt works like until 8 o'clock tomorrow night, and there are showings at like 9, 10, 11. So I thought about, I was like, hey, let's go see it like at 11 o'clock tomorrow night. But then I have to work at like 8 a.m. the next morning, and so we thought better of it. But still, I almost did it just to see it tomorrow. But yeah, like I said, thought better of it. I think I'm gonna make it just 3 panels wide because I don't want it to be an overly massive habitat. Let's delete this one and put this in place. We are building for the peafowl. This was a super chat from last time, so we are finishing it up, and then we're going to move on to a Komodo dragon habitat. Because the wonderful Amber super chatted for us to build that. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'll fix all these corners up later, but right now I want to get the main structure kind of done so we can do the inside bits, because those are my favorite. Start adding foliage. Speaking of foliage, you guys, the foliage for the new conservation pack, how fantastic is that? I love it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see like all the grasses and stuff like that. Because it's just going, I mentioned this in my video, it's just going to help us make things more like lived in is the term I used in my video. But more like, you know, little weeds and grasses and stuff growing up everywhere and not so nice and pristine and perfect. Because that is not how zoos or animal facilities are. So it's really exciting. I can't wait. And all the backstage items like shovels, buckets, things like that. Everything about the new pack looks to be fantastic. I think they hit this one out of the park, which it could potentially end up being one of my favorite packs, which is saying a lot because right now the Australia and the Africa packs stick out as my favorite packs just because I use those pieces more often than not. I mean, right now we're using the Australia beams, these non-climbable beams that came because they're perfect. But yeah, it just is awesome. It's phenomenal. Let's move this whole thing over and do one panel on this side. So one panel over here. Actually, is this a separate panel? It is. Let's do this. Makes it easier. But we'll see. We'll see, but it certainly is looking like it's going to be pretty freaking fantastic. I did see Top Gun. We were actually just talking about that case. It is, it's an awesome movie. It's fantastic. I really enjoyed it, and I was not expecting to, so, so that was pretty cool. Go. Perfect. So then we can do the same corner situation. So it is going to be a long rectangle, but it's got some interest because it's got 45-degree corners. It's got these little sticky outy bits. I think it's pretty good. Hey, James. How's it going? Let's raise this terrain because I made it too small. There we go. Beautiful. Grab all of these and duplicate that to the other side. See, once you get building, it all comes together fairly easily. Once you have some pieces that you can connect and whatnot. Why is this not in a line? Did I do that bad about lining it up? Is this an aviary? It is. It is, because I'm afraid if I make this line up, the other side won't, but we'll see. So we'll line this up to this one right here, like so. And then hopefully this won't be too bad. Oh yeah, not too bad. That's workable. We can make that work. Let's do this. This will just be kind of a longer panel here, but that is totally okay. There we go. A rectangle. Woohoo. What am I most excited for in the new pack? Honestly, I think I'm most excited for the leopard. I'm super excited for the leopard, but I'm a big cat fan. Like those are my species. I love them. So I'm very, very excited. I am having a nice day, James. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing fantastic. I'm playing video games and chatting to you guys, and I've actually been very, very productive. yesterday and today, which was nice because I needed to be. I really needed to be. So we'll do, no, I liked how you first connected. Like that. And let's see, I want to do this natural one like that. So we'll kind of come in and go over here like that. And we'll exit out this side, I think, is where I want to exit out. No, please don't connect. There we go. Like that. That's going to be our little walkthrough habitat. Do we want to do it with this one instead? I really like this path. With the little wood pieces, the details. I like that. I like that a lot. I really like this path. I don't know what's my #1 bucket list animal now that they added the leopard. Yeah. And honestly, I had some people comment saying like, oh, they should have added birds and whatnot. And I don't disagree. But I think birds are better saved for an all birds pack. So I'm not super disappointed that we didn't get some birds. I also changed my mind on the roof because if we do a flat roof, I think it's going to look really boring the way that we've done it. So I'm going to put this on top of each corner and do a little bit more of a pitched roof to the top. Why not? Why not? It will look beautiful. And we already kind of got the pieces made. Although this isn't square. So maybe we should do it. Maybe we should redo it. Let me just get the mesh in place because I feel like the mesh is fine. But we can delete this and we can delete this. And we can go from this piece right here and make a triangle. So if we go down 15, no, not 15 degrees. We'll go down whatever degrees that is. And then we'll spin it so that it goes into the middle. So that was twice. There we go. And then we need to do the same thing for this one. Oh, up. Like this. And bring it over to the corner. And then we'll go down. Oh, hello to that. And then we'll spin it twice into the center. There we go. And then that will be our flat roof on the top. There we go. I think that's fine. I think that is fine. This right here, though, needs to move over. No, I want just this piece. Like that. Perfect. We're not going to finish this today, are we? We're going to get a good amount done. But I don't know yet. But I don't know yet. The goal is to finish part of it at least. Or at least get it like actually looking like a habitat instead of just a half done thing. There we go. And we can do one more up like so. And then I guess that'll be fine. This whole thing, all of these things need to rotate down a little bit to match up. Separate that and delete them, and then get these two. Actually, that, and add these together, and then that, and this, and then, and that. And why? that's annoying. Okay, well, we're gonna just do it this way. There, good enough. So how do you make the mesh in that shape? It's a bunch of different little pieces, and it's not perfect, as you can see, but that is what we are going to live with today. Because I am not spending a ton of time doing all those mesh pieces. I am just not. I refuse. Now, can you please, like, go straight over? There we go. Perfect. Let's rotate this around, and now that we have one, it should hopefully be very easy for us to get this all lined up, and then we can just duplicate these two and bring them over to the other side. How did you make the mesh? No, I already read that. How long are you going to be streaming for? We'll stream for another hour or so. Potentially. I'm going to try to get a lot of this, like, something actually accomplished today. I have, I got some other YouTube-y stuff I gotta get done, because I'm bad and I've been behind. Okay, now, the easy part is the beams that go this way, because they're all flat. So this should be the same angle. Yeah, perfect. So we'll do one there and one there, and then we could just do mesh all the way across this because it's all flat and perfect, and then we'll just duplicate it and put it on the other side, and we'll be good to go. We'll be all good to go. Do the long one. There we go. And this mesh piece fits perfectly, so we'll just slide it all the way over as far as we can and do this kind of thing. And then today we will get peafowls. Before we end, we will place real animals in our habitats. I promise. Zoom in so I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Right there. You haven't seen a single trailer or commercial? Wow, Heather, that's impressive. I can't help but watch everything because I just want to know. I want to know everything. I want to see the movie now. And every time Alan Grant comes on the screen for one of the trailers or anything like that, I always tear up because I'm so excited. I love him so much. So much. So I'm so excited to see him on the big screen again. I need to read the books, to be honest. I need to read the Jurassic Park books and see what I'm missing. Cause Matt read the books and he said that they're great. Wow, this matched up almost perfectly. There we go. Beautiful. We can even do this. Do this on this side. Look how quickly this is coming together. Watching these makes me feel like I need to redo my mesh roofed monkey habitats because my mesh is chaotically sticking up everywhere. And you can see I do very quick mesh work. I am not about to sit here and like painstakingly put everything into place because I don't know, there's not really a point in my mind because there's no purpose other than just looking at it, and you're not gonna zoom in that close to it. So I just get it close enough, and then it looks great. Laura Dern is gonna render you incapable of movement for 10 years. I hope it lives up to my expectations. That's the only thing I'm worried about, is that for some reason, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna like it regardless because I'm excited for it. I love the franchise, and I don't see them making a movie that's like so bad I hate it. But I am the community for Jurassic World and Jurassic Park can be very harsh. So I'm worried that some like uber diehard fans, uber dinosaur nerds are gonna poo-poo it and like say lots of bad things about it, and I don't want that. That's what I don't want to happen. No poo-pooing on Jurassic World. I think you'll like the books, but let it be known, Savannah, the books are almost completely different from the movies. Oh yeah, no, I know, but I want to, that's kind of why I want to read them, is so that I know what they're about. All right. Getting this set up. It looks beautiful. Did this match up perfectly? It did for the most part. Very cool. All right. So I'm just going to adjust some of these very slightly so that they meet up with the support beams. Like so. And I'm actually fairly impressed with how this is coming out. I'm happy about it. I'm very happy about it. And then we'll get some P-files in here, because now we have a perimeter, so we can put some animals in here and they won't escape. Yeah, Kay, there's books. So that's true with a lot of movies. They generally start out as books. But yeah, there are books. How did that stick out? It didn't. So it goes right behind like so. And then we will move this one over. Look at that. I'm glad we did that, because that gives it a lot more interest. It looks a lot better, I think, than just kind of flat roofing it, right? So we'll flat roof the top of this, because that I'm not doing any more intricate whatnot on there. But we'll wait a minute. Let's figure out where we want the habitat to go. Barriers. And this will actually be a perfect situation for the new small habitat entrances that we're getting. But for now, we have to use the big ones. So we're going to put this right here. Get this a null barrier, and we're going to outline all of this. Like so. It doesn't have to be perfect because the birds aren't going to be able to escape anyway. Let me move this back over to here. We'll go across like so. And we can do a custom entrance too. We don't have to use the walk-through gates either, which will be nice. Just do all this. This way, and then we're almost ready for animals. Westworld books were written by the same guy that wrote Jurassic Park. What's Westworld? Westworld books. Thank you, Kari. I'm happy with how it's turning out, and happy that we're actually going to put some animals in our park today. I can't believe it's already been an hour. Like, talking to you guys, time freaking flies. It really does. Okay, so there's that. Now, what we need to do is, we're not doing a backstage area now, but we need to put some facilities just so that we can get this animal in. So let's do staff facilities, trading center. And this is a sandbox park. Everybody keep that in mind. Sandbox park. Go. And in fact, now that I say that, I don't know if I actually turned off all the settings. Yeah, so go away, all of this. Actually, aging and birth is fine. We'll have to remember to keep it paused though, because once we have P-foul, I don't want a million of them. So we cannot keep that on. No protesters, please. No animal escapes. And then let's go ahead and power everything. Yes, apply. Perfect. All right, cool. Now we need a staff member. We need a caretaker there. Hit play so that he bounces down. Let's pick our peafowl. This is our first vote of the stream here. How many peafowl? How many peafowl? The answers are automatically yes and no. So my brain popped out. I was like, how many peafowl? Answers yes, no. 2, 6. Actually, I shouldn't jump straight to 6. I should do 2, 4, 5, or 8. There you go. Go ahead, vote. What should we do? Yeah, that's Amber. That's why we turned we're gonna keep it paused for a lot of the time. No, Brittany, there's no 10,000 option. We're not doing that. 1 million. No. The options are the only options. What was the question? How many peafowl? How many peafowl are we putting in there? Whoops, sorry, I hit my mic. They do breed like crazy. They do breed like crazy, which is why you guys should be nice and not pick like 8 of them. That's why you guys should be kind and considerate viewers. All right, does everybody vote? Everybody get a chance? I'm almost out of coffee. Heather, you're supposed to be on my side. I picked the highest available option. Brittany. Savannah, you are hopping on the walkthrough with the new animals, and which one would you like to be walked through? Honestly, I don't think any of them should be walked through. Definitely didn't pick 8. You guys suck. I don't think any of the animals should be walked through. The leopard, no. The orcs, no. What else? The horse, no. Sorry, I crave chaos. Alright, let's see what it is. What'd you guys do? Okay. 4-1. So the sensible people in the chat. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get 4 of them. Animal trading. Not platypus. We want peafowl. Indian peafowl. So, with 4, I think I'm going to do 1 male and 3 females. So let's pick this guy and refresh our list. Okay, these are our only 2 female options. Wow. What great picks. Refresh our list. Oh, there we go. We got a... Did I pick? Yeah, 2 females. We need 1 more female. 1 more female. There we go. Beautiful. Let's pick them all. And let's go ahead and send them to the zoo. This is not an invalid thank you. Hey, get to work, you. Thank you. Hey, test games. Boo, Sense. Go away. Sense will always win. Sense will always win. At least it should. I mean, the zoo is supposed to have a little bit of chaos, right? We have a hat on our enclosure, which I'm going to put it on something in the enclosure. Having 4 peafowls, and we won't have 4 peafowls for long if we keep it on play. Always just do 6 males. They won't fight and won't breed like crazy. Oh, that's not a bad idea, but I do want baby peafowls. All right, hurry up. You're bringing 1 at a time. Too slow. Too slow. And this is actually great because then I can get a little shot of these guys, and I wanted to do like a little short or a TikTok with this guy like poofing his little feathers up and being a cute little peafowl. So hopefully I can get that. Okay, pause, because what is all these notifications for? Go away. We don't want you. We don't care if you can't reach. I wish you could put hats on the animals. That would be pretty cool. Okay, I want water in here, so this seems like the best place for a little water area. So let's go ahead and not that large. We also have our very first animals in here. So one of the menu things down there is name an animal. If you guys would like to pick specifically names for them, be my guest. Be my guest. Be my guest. Put our service to the test. I think those are the words. No, you're not obstructed. You're not obstructed. All right, short grass. What kind of weirdness is going on? Nothing more weird than what happens on your channel. You could do a statue with the hat. That's not a bad idea. If somebody picks a statue to put in, we could do that. Plaster pieces, my favorite pieces. Oh, and hi, Estan. I insulted you, but I didn't greet you. I guess you're used to that, so it's fine. I hope you're having a wonderful day, though, my friend. And even Estan, with all the new news and whatnot, is poking his head in Planet Zoo. We're getting a building pack, which means we should hopefully get some more Estan mischief, because it'll pull him back into the game like we all want. So I'm excited about that. Excited about that. And Mr. Drew, too, although I think Drew's just been busy. Although, I mean, he said he's been uninspired, too, I think. But hopefully it will pull those two nerds back into the game. Because we need them. We need their weirdness. Oh, you just noticed that I have blue eyes, Estan? My whole life. And my whole family, too. So fun fact, my mom, my sister, and my dad, all four of us have blue eyes. And sometimes they look bluer depending on what I'm wearing. When I wear green or blue, they look bluer. And then when I wear some other colors, they kind of look more gray. So today, today they are looking blue, I think. I can't really see myself in the camera. I think Drew's drinking has picked up. I mean, that tracks. That tracks. I mean, he says he did a lot of yard work this week, and I feel like maybe his yard work is like sitting in a lawn chair with a beer. Could be wrong, though. Could be wrong, though. But I feel that may be the case. So why do you put the plaster there? Because in a real zoo, it would not be dirt on the bottom. It would be a drainable plaster, or drainable concrete, really, pool. They do a really good job at making things look like they are just a normal like pond pool thing. But in reality, all of the bodies of water, most of the bodies of water in zoos and enclosures would need to be drained and cleaned. So that's why we're doing plaster. Of course I can greet you. Hi, Jose. Didn't look over at the chat until now. Hope you're having a great day. No, I speak very little Spanish. I speak enough to kind of like understand a little bit, but I have a terrible accent and I speak very, very little, despite taking Spanish for so many years in school. I honestly, I should be somewhat fluent, or at least more confident with how much Spanish I actually took in school, but it's one of those things, like, that information just didn't stick. I didn't use it enough, to be honest. That's why. Language is one of those things where you have to learn it and then use it and practice it and stuff like that. And I didn't use it. I didn't practice it. Matt speaks really good medical Spanish. Because he gets Spanish speaking patients a lot. And so he has to speak Spanish to understand, you know, what's going on with them. But his Spanish is mostly medical. Yeah, I know how to say hello. Took a year and was like barely passed, so probably shouldn't take second year. Yeah, I took 2 years in high school, and then I took 3 classes in college. So I really, like I said, I really should know how to speak it better, but I don't. At the time, it wasn't what interested me, and so that was a big part of it. I absolutely love learning, and I really liked school, but I only liked certain subjects and things like that. Like, I did not like having to take, what was one? Oh, I had to take, like, a ton of chemistry for my major, and I don't use it, and I didn't like it because I'm a you know, biology, ecology major is technically what I am. And I didn't like having to take all that chemistry because I didn't see the point in, it wasn't going to help me in my career and stuff like that. I haven't used it ever, so. No, we're going to keep the chat and my talking to English today. Always. Actually, I don't know why I said today. It's always going to be English. You still haven't had breakfast? I actually haven't had breakfast either, and it's almost noon, so at this point it's going to be lunch whenever I decide to eat. And I have been on a major Chipotle kick recently. I had it last night. Major Chipotle kick. I am bad with that, though. Like, I have such an addictive personality, which is why I collect a lot of things. I don't know if you would describe it as addictive. That's just how I describe it in my head. But, like, I'll get on certain kicks and, like, all I want is Chipotle right now. And then in a few weeks, all I'll want is salad. And then all I'll want is, you know, that kind of thing. And I go on these, what are they called? Binges, I guess? I don't know. That sounds bad. Organic chemistry was seriously trying to make me not earn my degree. Same, Ivy. I passed it, which was fantastic. I passed it the first time, but boy, oh boy, I hated that class. I hated it so much. So I'm right there with ya. And my lab partner was like a chemistry person. They wanted to go into working in a lab and doing research and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't understand you. I don't understand you or your motivations or anything about your way of life. But hey, you do it if you want to do it. Help me pass this class, and you are great. Alright, we have a pool. That actually turned out like a pretty cool shape. I always just do these piece by piece and I don't actually look at it until I'm done, but yeah. My mom has green eyes. Her parents are both blue-eyed and her grandparents all had brown eyes. Yeah, I think one of Matt's brothers has blue eyes and I think the rest of them might be brown-eyed. I honestly don't know how the genetics work for eye color. I mean, I know how genetics work, but I don't know the specifics for eye color, you know, if they're dominant, recessive, that kind of stuff. But yeah, my whole immediate family has blue eyes. Okay. I like it. So now what we need to do is we need to take a little bit of plaster and cover up these. Oh, I got condensation on my hand, and then I touched my nose, and then I had condensation on my nose. Fun fact, if you wanted to know. I didn't need to tell you that, but I did. All right, let's do this and bring this up. Oh no, now my nose is itchy. How do you quick copy an item? So when I bring up the advanced tool, I'm hitting Control X. And then if I just click over here, if you see this check mark, right? It's kind of dark. If I click over here, it turns light. That means I've placed the piece and I can go ahead and just slide it. So it's what happens when you are advanced moving something like that. And then I'm hitting X to kind of cycle through the different options between rotating and moving. And then I hit spacebar to turn on and off angle snap. There we go. And this should be like that. Yeah, that's for all items that are off the grid. Items that are on the grid will not rotate. I want to make sure that's not going down. Will not rotate other than just on the X axis. They won't rotate on Y or Z. I feel like that rotated weird. So let's get this back on this. There we go. Yeah, the space trick. I didn't know that either. That's actually something I picked up from the Dutch Lion, another PZ content creator. He was streaming and mentioned it, and I was watching, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so helpful. Because the way that my hand sits on the keyboard, it sits with my index finger on X and my thumb on the space bar. So I can really quickly rotate through everything and yeah, do it that way. So it's really, really helpful. It's really helpful. I've actually been getting a lot of questions for a tutorial more recently. So I'll do my best. There's some out there, definitely, but I know some people like to watch, you know, certain creators explain things differently and whatnot, and I'm putting my leg to sleep. I'm sitting with my feet crossed and my toes just fell asleep. But it's just those kind of tutorials take me forever because I'm a perfectionist and I can't just do a quick tutorial. Excuse me, but I did one for Prehistoric Kingdom and it's building stuff. When placing fences, is there a faster way to do it? I'm not quite sure what you mean. The fastest way to place items over and over again is this advanced, or is just by clicking and placing them. If you want them to line up and be symmetrical and whatnot, the advanced placement is the quickest way to do that. And then placing this is actually fairly easy because of the shadow. So I'm really honestly not having to get level with the piece and look. I'm just lining up the dark shadow to each other to make sure that they are all looking nice. I'm actually going to bring this one up more just so that there we go. That's better. Hi, Mr. White. Mr. White. I don't know why I read it as MR. How are you? Hopefully you're having a good day. You dipped out, had to finish a virtual meeting up, and now you have switched from your PC to iPad for a rest. No problem, Claire, and thank you. I like it. I like making little ponds and stuff, as you guys can probably tell because everything I make has like an artificial little pond in it. One of my favorite parts of habitats. Great YouTube videos for beginners just searching quick tips and tricks. You binge them when you first purchase Pleasy. Yeah, there are tons. Like Delady has some tutorials. Paulsley has some tutorials. Those are the two. I think Rudy has some tutorials out too. Actually, I'm pretty sure he has some tutorials out. So all the big, you know, content creators kind of all have tutorials out, except for me. I don't have a lot of tutorials out on Planet Zoo. So I need to. Tutorials from a YouTube standpoint do really well for channels. So it is kind of at my loss that I don't have a lot of them. And it's for no other reason than I don't know, I just don't. Let's rotate this around and we're gonna put a rock there because I can't be bothered to match that up. Can't be bothered for that, so that will be a rock because rocks hide everything. Estan is the king of waterfalls. You're the queen of ponds. I would think I would be more rocks than ponds, but I'll take ponds. I will take ponds. That's no big deal. Go. When in doubt, place a rock. That's right. Well, one thing, like when you're designing, if you can't hide it, draw attention to it. So I can't really hide that corner. So I'm going to draw attention to it by placing a rock over it and hiding it. It's not exactly like what the saying is supposed to mean. It's supposed to be like, you know, you can't hide something, so you kind of make it an architectural feature. But yeah, same kind of thing. I can't hide it, I can't make it perfect, so I'm gonna draw attention to it by placing a rock over it. And that way it makes it a focal point of the build. We'll place a rock over that one too, because that one's not behaving. So it'll be a rock as well. Maybe we make the water slightly brown. That way it actually looks like birds use the pond. Yes, that is the plan. Your ponds have elevated since watching you. That's awesome. I like to hear that. I like to hear that my videos are helpful, not just entertaining, but actually helpful. Because that is kind of the goal in a lot of this, is to be helpful and have you guys learn some stuff. Let's see. Line up. Switch this, we're almost done, and then we gotta put a drain in it, and then we'll change the color, so yeah, it looks like some birds. The one thing that I wish we had is like this aviary would not probably be just peafowl, you know? I want some more birds. That way we can add little, you know, little birds kind of either flying around or more kind of terrestrial birds walking around like ducks or something like that in this aviary. So I'm still very hopeful that eventually we'll get some sort of aviary pack or something like that. So I'm still holding out for that. That's still my hopes, but I think the working theory at one point was that we're probably going to see it like during holiday season, and that's probably a pretty good guess in my opinion. So hopefully that is the case. Why is this not being cooperative? I'll put a rock here too. We'll put a rock there too. Perfect. Problem solved. Going to eat? Have a good eat. Lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever it is for you. Thanks for hanging out. Put the moss decals on top of the water to look like duckweed. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. All right, and we'll put a rock there. Okay, cool. So now we have our little pond. We need to do a decal, and I always forget where the heck they are. There they are. Let's do like a long drain, I think, in kind of the center here. So we'll do that. And let's move it a little bit. That's not, oops, that's not quite the center. Like that, I think. Yeah, that looks a little better. Hey, Pearboy, it has been a while. Welcome. You brought your food back. Perfect. Then you can eat and watch. So you were saying, here's moss. Ooh, I like this. Let's do right. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to place that there just so we have it like on the level of the water. But let's place rocks first and hide all of my inconsistencies so that we can make it look beautiful. And we'll put the duckweed around the rocks as well, because I think that would look really nice. Let's do bigger rock right there. See how well it just hides everything? It's awesome. It is awesome. Works super well. There we go. Do some of these rocks around the edge. I might need the smaller one. Hello. There we go. The rock was like way underground. You're gonna play Planet Zoo with us? That's awesome. So I, changing the topic, spent some time on self-care yesterday, and it made me feel a whole lot better. Basically, I was kind of productive in the morning, but as I mentioned last week, I've been having some like nerve pain because my muscles have been all kind of spasmed and whatnot. And so I decided to get myself a massage yesterday, which was absolutely phenomenal. It made me feel so much better, but she like dug her elbows and her hands and her fingers. Uh-oh. Oh no, Heather. Oh, gotta place rocks blindfolded. Oh no. Okay, all right. So we'll get out of that group. We've got here, we'll do this. We'll do rocks. Oh, not rocks, but we'll do rock. So all these rocks are fair game. I need to get my timer. No, not well done, Heather. Tom, don't encourage her. Let's get my timer going. Stopwatch. No. Timer. And I didn't lower the time, so we're going to do 5 minutes. You see it? 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'm going to set this here. We will be peeking every once in a while just at the screen so that I can make sure that I'm not going to download a game like we almost did last time. Okay. Cursor is here. I'm going to go back to the top. Okay. Back to the top. And then remember, we're going to place for 5 minutes and then we'll vote if things can be moved or if they have to be placed. How much rocks do we think she's actually going to place? I don't know. I placed a lot of trees last time. All right, let's go with my blindfold. It's kind of tight on my head, but, you know, that's all right. Okay. Let's see. Let's make sure everything's good. We're good. Take a breath. All right. Let me put my keys on the right keyboards and my mouse. Okay. Oh, and I have to start my timer. Okay, start. All right. Now I gotta listen really carefully to make sure that I actually click something. Okay, so I think I've got something, and I go up. No. Up more. Oh, I'm placing. Okay, great. Where's the X button? Hold on. Or the Z button. It's so ominous just listening to the clicking and the placing. Okay, let me try to go back down to the... Okay, that was a click. I think it was a different item. Okay, go back up. I'm getting good at this. Oh, I'm placing a different item. That's a different sound. That is definitely a different sound. I wish there was some way to watch or to like be able to see chat while this is happening. 5 minutes is such a long time. Okay, let's go back down. We're doing good. Back down to... Okay, I'm selecting. We're gonna scroll a little bit up and down just so I get some random items. Okay. We're gonna pick. Wait, I gotta not talk while we pick. Okay, that way I can hear the game sounds. We're gonna go back up. And we're placing again. Fantastic. Oh, this is such a silly concept for the zoo. If I move the camera around. Did I move the camera? That was what I was trying to do. Can move it over here, I think. I'm just gonna make sure we're still on the right page. Okay, great. We're still on the right page. We're doing good. I don't want to place too many of the same items, so let's go back down. Slowly, Savannah. I don't hear me selecting things. Oh. Oh, we're on. Let's get out of that. We need to go back to items, construction. Okay. Oh, no, nature is what we're supposed to be doing. Okay, we're back on here. We're doing good. I don't know what I did in the menus, but okay, that's an item. I'm not placing anything. Okay, now I've got an item. I can hear it. Oh, this one sounds way different. What am I placing? It sounds little. Let's maybe go over here. We're placing... How much freaking time do I have left? Okay, we got 2 minutes left. 5 minutes is such a long time. And I'm trying not to sit here with my mouth open. I feel like when I concentrate, I'm just hanging my mouth open. Okay. Listen. Place. Place. Okay, we're good. Go back down. Okay, that's a different item. Let's scroll a little bit. That's a different item. Okay, go back up. Maybe we go this way a little bit. Place. I'm placing. We're doing good. I feel like I shouldn't click too fast. Let's try to get a different item. Okay, that was a click. Okay, we're placing. I don't know if I'm placing a different item or the same item. We'll just... We're doing it. We're making this beautiful. It's gonna be a habitat covered in rocks. Oh, such a stupid concept. I don't hear anything anymore. Okay, we're still on Planet Zoo. It's okay. Am I placing things? I don't hear anything. Okay, mouse is back on Planet Zoo. I was on my other monitor. It's what's hard about. I should change it somehow so my mouse can't go off Planet Zoo when we're doing this. Now we're back to placing things. Oh goodness. How much time do we have? Oh, there we go. What is this? Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? I placed Arctic rocks. And a mountain of... Oh my gosh, you guys. I won't keep it? No! What is this? It's right in the middle of the person's walkway. You scrolled a lot. Well, I wanted to make sure that we got some different items. All right, here we go. Can I move it or can I change it? Please let me change it. Move or change. But remember, we can't delete any of these items. So, yeah, move or change. So we can't delete any of the items, but we can move where they're at. Oh, what did I place? I placed a bunch of these. I feel like I placed way more different items. Did I place anything anywhere else? No, I don't think so. Oh, but I did make these a part of the group. That's not helpful at all. Oh, I placed little Arctic rocks all over the place. Wow, I felt like I was moving my mouse way more than I actually was. There's so many Arctic rocks. What have I done? Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. I meant move or keep. I meant move or keep. Whoops. No, no, no. Stop that. Move or... Oh my goodness gracious. Polls are not working for me today. I'm just clicking the wrong buttons, really. Ignore that one. All right, here we go. Move, move, or keep is what I meant. Move, keep. Okay, there we go. Now move or keep. You wished it was move or change. I know, it was one of those things like heads I win, tails you lose. I was secretly rigging it. Oh, now my contacts are blurry. My goodness. Just a lot of ice rocks. I know. I know. This is... And they like built up and then there's like a little ice rock random right there. I mean, maybe we... if we can move them, we save them for an Arctic animal. You placed ice rocks, then scrolled and selected them again. What are the odds of that, man? I felt like I was scrolling a lot to get different items, but apparently no. It's so beautiful. I mean, kinda? These we're gonna be able to use no problem. These, I don't know. Oh, chaos. The ice could work for the water. For some texture, maybe? Yeah, you can make those rocks a blueprint and then sell them as art or something. Good, I'm glad it was hilarious. That's the point. Gosh, Heather, that's gonna be your favorite thing to do to me, huh? Torture. Torture, torture. I selected keep. This is art and should not be destroyed. No, Noah. Okay, let's see. Let's end the poll. Let's see what you guys did. Please be nice. We can move them. Okay, we can't delete them, but we can move them. So let's move these over here. This will be our pretty artwork for some other time. Let's select all. God, I placed so many. I felt like I was lightly clicking on purpose. There's still more. How many of these are there? Oh my gosh. Eleven. There are 11 in this little stack right here. I placed so many of them. Look at this. Why? Good Lord. Oops. Well, if somebody is mean and donates for a polar bear, I got you covered. Oh, good lord. Okay. And then these ones, there's this right here. Over here. Oh, there's multiple of these. Why was I placing... I was like barely moving the mouse, apparently. Why are there so many of these? Okay. Move this. Move this. Oh, goodness gracious. The damage is so much worse than I thought. I was afraid this time, I was afraid to move the mouse too much because I didn't want to hit anything I wasn't supposed to. So I just ended up placing a ton of the same thing on top of each other. I like that boulder. That's a nice boulder. I agree. Okay. Okay. Now that this chaos is somewhat cleaned up, you're gonna sleep. It's 2 a.m. for you. Have a good sleep, Parable Way. I hope you get a good night's sleep. Thanks for hanging out with us. Never-ending Arctic rocks. It is. All right. So let's try. First of all, let's get these out of this group because I don't want these in the same group. There we go. Let's get you out of the group and just split some of these up so that I can easily use them individually. And we'll try to incorporate some of these rocks into here. So these rocks I'm not worried about. Like I said, these are going to be the easy ones to incorporate because I can kind of use them like this as decals around the enclosure. It's the Arctic ones that we ain't having Arctic peafowl. What the heck is going on? I don't know, you tell me. This is what I get for letting you guys control, or rather giving Heather any ability to control the chat. Not the chat, the build. Okay, we'll put that one there. Let's change its color. I love it though. I love that you picked rocks. I had to work blindfolded. Those pointy ones will be pretty easy to work with for the conservation building for a tropical section. Yeah, that's true. All right, so those aside, let's do this because I was actually really excited about this as like duckweed and whatnot. Oh, let's have another one of these in the middle of the pond. Excuse me. As kind of like maybe, excuse me, as kind of like coming out of this, I think. There we go. That's not bad. We'll get creative. We'll use the other side of it. And then we can select this and do some duckweed around the edges of it. Where are my decals, my moss? Is it called moss? It is called moss. Perfect. Oh, I need to put my hair up for this. This requires concentration. Blindfold option better still be there next week when waiting for my paycheck. It's not going anywhere, I promise. I promise. I promise it's not going anywhere. It will still be there. It's way too much fun. That's why I lowered the price too, so that it would be so it'd be easier for people to pick it. And I think let's lower, these ones got raised up a little high because I actually like when it looks a little darker. There we go. I like this. I don't know why I never thought to use it this way. So color, we want like a brownish color. Is it changing? There we go. Okay, so now we do like a browny green color. Like that kind of. Like that. There we go. Now it looks like, you know, it's dirty and the keepers need to clean it, but it's not like filthy. If someone would super chat 35, would you build the whole habitat blindfolded? I would, excuse me. I don't know how to answer that, Tom. I don't think I could build a habitat blindfolded is the first problem. But in multiples of 10, there's nothing that says you can't super chat like $20 and make me blindfold for 10 minutes instead of just 5. So there's nothing that says you can't purchase them and have them be like consecutive back to back. And I may regret saying that. I may regret saying that a lot. We'll do some duckweed in this one right here in the middle. Get rid of this Z fighting so it doesn't drive me insane. And then we'll need to pick some other little plants to kind of stick out. Those won't look right, will they? Because I know we still got some of these to use. Let me see. But I don't think this will look right. I think it's too big. Maybe, actually. That doesn't look too bad. As some, like, detail. Cool. And we'll pick some other plants, too. Let me do these. Separate these from the group. Bring them over here. We won't use them all, but that way we can use some of the other foliage that was from a blindfolded building thing from Heather. Thank you very much. We'll see you in a little bit, Kay, if you come back, but if not, have a great day. Yeah, the stream will be uploaded, so anybody who missed it can go back and watch it later if they want to. Grab this one. You're welcome. Thank you. I do appreciate, obviously, the super chat, Heather. That is fantastic. No, I don't want all of these. I just want one of them. I do appreciate you, despite making me build blindfolded. All right. There's that. And then let's see if we can pick some other, like, the aquatic grass, maybe, I'm thinking? I don't really want to do lily pads. I think they're too big. I want to do more like little grasses and stuff. Let's see. Not this grass though. This is too grass. I want aquatic grass. This one could work. We do it kind of here and there. Yeah, just some like little stuff growing, sticking up, right? Where is the grass I'm talking about? I don't remember what it's called, so we're just gonna scroll until I find it. You're gonna try to work on your Pride contest entry? Fantastic, Brittany. I can't wait to see what you guys build. And for those of you that don't know what we're talking about, on the Discord channel, and I'm sure Heather will have that link in like 2 seconds because she's fantastic, but on our Discord server, we have a Planet Zoo build contest going on that is all about Pride. Now, the rules for this build contest are super vague. They do not have to be specifically like rainbow pride themed. It's meant to be whatever you feel represents you, whatever you want to build, whatever you feel proud of making. So it does not have to be specifically and traditionally pride themed. It's just meant to be what you want to build. Very vague, because I wanted everybody to be able to kind of represent themselves and do what they wanted to do, because to me, that's really the basis of, you know, what Pride is. Of course, it is the LGBTQ plus community and being able to represent themselves however they want to, and having the right to do that, which is fantastic. So that's kind of what we're going for. We'll do lots of grass over here. So if you want to be a part of it, you have to go to the Discord and you have to read the rules and everything, but they're pretty self-explanatory and pretty easy. So yeah, if you want to have a chance to compete and have your build shown off on the channel, that's where it's happening. And you have until June 20... I wrote it down, June 25th. I've got a sticky note in front of me. I am really happy with this little build, this little pond. Very happy with it. What happened? So Heather purchased a blindfolded build from the menu down below, and we placed a ton of random rocks. I'll show you in just a second. All of these over here, we now have to incorporate into the zoo somehow. How? I don't know, but somehow. Let's move you. No, no, no. I don't want the whole group. I want this tree. It's a little bit too tall to have inside, so maybe we have this one outside. There we go. But we have a pond, you guys. Look at this. We have a pond. It's beautiful. Let's take some of this and do kind of some background stuff with this. So what's the theme of this zoo, or of what? The theme of plants? Hey Gerard, how are you? We're building a peafowl habitat, and it's coming along pretty good. We've got a pond. We have a pond. Let's go ahead and make all this terrain not grass, because I don't really want it to be grass. But we'll do lots of mulch. And we'll do some just plain dirt kind of here and there. There we go. And then we will have some little bits of grass, I think, here and there. So it'll be kind of like a lush habitat. And then I want to do like light sand. Oh, vote for foliage? Yeah, we can do a vote for some foliage here. Are you talking about just like maybe a theme? So like vote for like tropical, temperate, that kind of thing? Or like vote for like very specific foliage, like use this tree, use that bush, that kind of thing. There we go. Yeah, we can do that. Hey Patrick, how's it going? Let's do foliage type. Foliage for the peafowl. I spelled foliage wrong. So, tropical, temperate. What else is there? Desert? If you guys make me make a desert peafowl habitat, not gonna be happy about it. I'm not including Arctic. I'm not doing it. What are the other ones? Let's just leave it with that. Tropical, temperate, or desert. Right? I think that's good. We're gonna do that. Tropical, temperate, desert. What is another, thing? Biome. Oh, grassland. Yeah, grassland can be one. Okay, go. Choose wisely. Be nice. Be nice to me. Tumbly. It's not meant to be tempting. It's just meant to be an option. But if you guys band together, there's nothing I can do about it. Like zero I could do about it, because that is the idea for this stream. Brittany, what else did you pick earlier? Oh, you picked 8 peafowl. You woke up this morning and chose chaos, didn't you? You chose grassland. Grassland is not bad. And we'll say this vote is for like the majority of the foliage. We won't only have to use that foliage, but I will use the majority of the foliage from whatever we pick. You were a good bean. Good job. I appreciate you. Chaos is my middle name. Heather always chooses chaos. Apparently she does. Grassland. You pick desert too. Noah. If we want this project to look like an actual real zoo, we have to work together. Sometimes I just want to be the problem child. All right, we in? Hey, Fish Sticks, how's it going? Are we all in? We all got our votes? I'm ending it. I'm ending it now before anything else bad can happen. What did we pick? Good job. What good little eggs you are. You are genuinely expecting desert to win. Tropical and then temperate. So we'll keep it to mostly tropical with a little bit of temperate. Savannah has such faith in us. I do. Okay, so nature, tropical. Tropical. All right. We need some height. So unless somebody picks a specific, specific build object can be a specific, like, plant as well. Unless we pick start over. Unless somebody picks that, I'm just gonna pick what I think would look best. As a tree. A tree for our aviary. Let's see what we got for tropical. We've got these massive trees, but that is clearly not gonna work. These are some of my favorite trees. And it is okay, in my opinion, if they stick out over the top of the aviary, because we'll just put the mesh like through it, you know? And the tree can be growing through it. So I don't think this is a bad option. I like that one because I kind of like how it kind of goes over the pond. So we'll set that one there for now. I need another tree, maybe a slightly smaller one. Bromeliads along the water. What are the bromeliads? I know that word, but bromeliads. These? Oh, okay, that could be good. Let me go back to tropical, but we're searching for trees. Don't distract me. I don't ever really like these as trees, but I do like them as like plants. They're a bit bright though. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to add some of these too. As little water plants. Where are we? There we are. Like only a couple, because these can get pretty overpowering with their flowers. So there we go. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. Looks good. Looking good. Tree. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore with this. A sausage tree? No, we don't want a sausage tree. Maybe we just keep it to this tree since I like this tree so much. We do another one over here, I think. If we kind of put it in the corner. Like that. Not a bad idea. Just realized I never really changed the lighting. Or did I change the lighting during the blindfolded section? Because at one point I like peaked and I had the lighting up. Now that doesn't look bad. That doesn't look bad. The trees that have the orangest flowers. You know what? Those are... I like those, but the problem that I have with them is that the leaves, I know which ones you're talking about, hold on, I don't remember what they're called, is that the leaves are too dark bluish, in my opinion. Or not, they're just dark. I don't know. See how they don't, the green is a different hue than these ones? I don't know, maybe that's fine. Maybe I can just get over it. Place this tree somewhere. Or we could just use it as a bush. Like that. Like along the side here. There we go. We can put it right here at the base of this tree for a little bit of foliage. There we go. Now I do need to add some actual habitat stuff because there's animals in this habitat. Indian peafowl. Okay, Indian peafowl. We need food. Like this. We'll do that. And they have water, so we'll do that one there. And we'll do maybe another one over here. And then we need toys and things. Oh, my contacts get so messed up from the blindfolded stuff. Oh, we need to fit this in somewhere, but I don't think we can because I think I made the habitat too small for it. Can we fit it in here somewhere? Oh. Oh, not up there. No, okay. Oh well. Oh well, we'll do a little feeder thingy instead. You always use those trees as ground cover? Yeah, they make really good ground cover. We'll put this by the base of that tree. And we'll give them a little mirror thingy over here by this tree. Like that. Now, can they use them? I don't know. But they're in there. I'm never going to be able to unsee the difference now. I told you! What? Elephant puppet? Excuse me. I always add too many mangroves to tropical habitats. Yeah, they're my favorite tree. I love them. I love the little leaves. Aw, since the stream started, baby's been kicking like crazy. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. All right, you guys, more foliage. More foliage, which you guys picked tropical, so I can use more of this too, which is very ideal because it's what I had in mind. Place this everywhere. Make it feel tropical, but also not super overgrown because we want the peafowl to be able to walk around, and the keepers really. Let's get some more rocks. My choice of rocks, not random choice of rocks. And we'll place a couple of these rocks, and then we are going to have to end the stream because Savannah's hungry. I haven't eaten anything yet today, and I think you guys have tortured me enough. We need to leave some torturing for next week. Put a prairie dog in there, please, please, please. Well, I guess that could happen if you wanted to pick an animal and specifically say where it wants to go. If you wanted to do that, I guess that would be within the rules. Let's grab all these rocks. Plus, did I miss one? I did. Plus, and change the color all together. Ta-da! There we go. It's beautiful. We're making a beautiful habitat, you guys. Look at this. How lovely. I love this little pond. I'm really happy with the pond. I'm really, really happy with the pond. Look at this. And we have our first animals, our little peafowl friends. That's fantastic. I recently started using those scratching tree enrichment items as regular trees. They're great for some variability. Oh, that's awesome. Megan, I read it the first time. Let's relax. I heard your suggestion, but how it works, the chat decides if you want to pick an animal and make it actually happen. The menu is down below. Turned out pretty nice. I know. It looks better with all those rocks. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Put eggs in there. Placing an egg is $1. If you want to place a bunch of eggs. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. Now what we're going to do with all that, I don't know. But I guess we'll find out next time. We'll find out next time, I think. But I think for today, that is pretty good. Oh, our little hat. Let's place this on something. Let's place this on something in here. Oh, whoa, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the hat. There we go. Let's place this on something in here. Maybe we can hang it on top of this enrichment item. So if we take it and we put it right up here and kind of tilt it, maybe it's like somebody left their hat, I don't know, hanging on the enrichment item. But there we go. Our little hat. Komodo dragons will get some nice ice rocks. That's awful. This habitat lacks some ice rocks. You guys are terrible. Terrible. Can you give me a short summary of what you built? Yeah, you're looking at it. It's this right here. This whole aviary. And then we blindfolded built for like 5 minutes and placed all these random Arctic rocks, which we'll have to figure out something. We still have all this foliage to place too. Yeah, but this zoo is chaos. Chaos! It's chaos. My goodness. Okay, let me cross my legs again. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and torturing me. It really does make it fun. I look forward to streaming every week. I'm so excited to be back on like a schedule and hanging out with you guys. It's just fantastic. No, that's not how that works, Cams. It's not how that works. Oh, thank you for plugging that, Heather. Yeah, so I've got some stickers. Permanently tired little red panda here and Smilodon. I have 3 more styles that are hopefully arriving today. There are 2 pride stickers that are flamingos with a little heart, rainbow heart, and another permanently tired one, but with a sloth instead of a red panda. So I'll post about those on Discord, on Twitter, on everywhere when you guys are available to get those. And yeah, it just helps support the content and everything. And I am having a blast designing stickers. I can't stop. I also need to order some pins in some of the same designs. So yeah, so next stream will be next Thursday. This is going to be like our normal weekly time. I don't see any reason why in the next so many weeks that it's going to be changing. Unlike my last job, this job is very much so like working these days, you don't work those days. I'm not a manager anymore, so I don't have to like cover and help out with stuff, which is actually really nice. I just get to go in and do my job. But yeah, next week I'm thinking, because I actually took Tuesday the 14th off for Jurassic World Evolution 2. So Heather, because I know I haven't mentioned this to you, I'm actually thinking of streaming on Tuesday late afternoon, as well as Thursday. And Tuesday late afternoon will be Jurassic World Evolution 2. We'll start on the campaign that is coming out with the new Biosyn expansion. And then Thursday will be continuing this chaotic project. I know you guys can't see it anymore, but I'm just sitting here staring at all these Arctic rocks, wondering what the hell I'm gonna do with them. So, yeah, so that's that, you guys. Make some snow cones. Yeah, maybe I'll let you guys decide, you know, we'll vote where we want to put the Arctic rocks, if we want to do like a whole new habitat or if we want to incorporate them into what we've got going on. But I really appreciate you guys. All of the super chats, thank you guys so much again. It all goes back into the channel so I can keep making content for you guys, make it better. Bigger, better, more, so that you guys can enjoy it, and you guys always brighten my day. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. I'm just catching up on chat to make sure I don't miss anything before I say goodbye. Yeah, great hanging out with you guys. So yeah, so keep your eyes on the channel, and we'll be back next week. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful day.